Hello and welcome to the Aries. Hello, welcome to your singles reading. This is going to cover the time frame of March, April, and May. And we're going to look at your future love for the singles. Okay, so welcome to the channel. If you're new here, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. If you need a private reading or other spiritual services, the link to my website is below. I do offer cleanses, healings, love readings, past life readings, money spells, love spells. So I'm doing things a little bit different this time. I decided to do my divination off camera, and I'm probably going to decide to start doing things like that from here on out. So yeah, we'll just go in. That way we can just get right into the reading. And, if you're one of those super duper suspicious people, the way that you know the reading is authentic is number one is if it resonates with you. And I start giving you clues and symbols or, of what you're going through currently and in the past. So then you can pretty much tell. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So your future true love, for a lot of you Aries, I do feel as though for March, April, and May, a lot of you are going to meet a Cancer or a water sign, okay? The chariot does represent a water sign. Now, it could be somebody of any zodiac sign. I feel like whoever this person is, they are going to change things in a major way for the chariot card to come up. You've had some long-term setbacks since your last relationship. You've been single forever, it seems like, and you're ready to move on. They've sort of been through similar things. And so they're ready to move forward and they are going to be determined. The one thing that I can see around this person is that they're going to be determined to not lose you. They're going to be determined to hold on to you and just want to move forward and make life better. Okay. Now, will the attraction be instant? You got the Hanged Man. So no, it's not going to be instant at all. I kind of feel as though it may not be instant for you, but it could possibly be instant for them, which is why the Nine of Swords is sort of in the position next to it. So we're going to I'm using the Barbara Walker Tarot deck. I am going to do the clarifiers on camera, of course. So we're going to clarify this Hanged Man card. Okay, let's do some clarity. And I decided to use this deck because it's been forever since I used it. And, I really do like this deck. It's very accurate and the cards are nice and small and bright. So you guys can see them. Okay, see there? That Five of Swords shows up. So this is when I feel like a lot of you Aries that are single, the last relationship that you were in, it just completely gutted you and you're afraid. So I feel as though it's going to take you a little while. And I do feel as though I can see a little bit of patience around that person. Okay. What I really do like about your reading is if you notice you got the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So that says partnership. That's really, really good. Now, what will the person be like? Nine of Swords comes up. Okay. So I feel like the person is sort of very edgy. I see them as being sort of edgy, maybe sort of nervous. I can see them definitely being nervous, but the reason why they're nervous around you is not because they're hiding something. It's because they are in awe of you. Your energy sort of has them buzzing. As an Aries person, you have a tremendous, because you're the realm. So fire sign people do tend to have that energy. I will ask why this person is nervous. Now, like I said, I do see them being very loyal. I see them wanting to move forward with you, to not waste any time. But you're sort of saying, okay, hold on, you know. Now, it might happen in reverse. It may be you that is I'm sorry, it may be you that's ready to go, and it might be them that might be apprehensive. In particular, if you're dealing with an air sign individual, they're definitely going to be apprehensive because they don't really, you know, they're sort of confused. Okay, I feel like the Nine of Swords does represent some kind of mental confusion that they're having. And then also they're trying to heal. They're trying to get over some stuff. They're trying to realize some stuff. So they've got some things on their mind, definitely. I can see they're probably going to have that look of, maybe the baggy eye type, tired look, and you may look at them and be like, oh. So I'm going to ask Spirit to give me some clarity on the Nine of Swords as to why. Okay, and you got the Pope. So they're nervous about their parents. They're nervous about if their parents are going to accept you. That's what I kind of see with the Pope. And then also they're worried about if their friends will accept you. Okay. Now, I will tell you from what I can see from the Chariot coming up, this person is going to be into you. Okay, I do feel as though they're going to be into you. In fact, they may help you out. Like a lot of you Aries may be out buying cars or something, and you're going to meet somebody at the car lot, or maybe after you leave the car lot. It's going to be during a time frame within the next 3 months, March, April, May. If I were to guess when you're going to meet that person, and I would say pretty quickly because the death card is pretty fast. So I say within the next month, within the next moon cycle. Now, challenges is the Two of Wands. So I do feel as though this person is going to be, it's almost going to be like looking in a mirror. I do feel as though it's a twin flame or soulmate situation going on. And that is going to serve as a challenge because I get the sense that if you're dealing with a twin flame situation, Aries could start running. Okay, because I'm looking at it from your standpoint and just going back up here, so I feel as though that is going to be a challenge because I feel like this person is going to stir up a lot of, feelings inside of you. And some of those feelings might be bad feelings because there's certain things about that person that's going to make you realize things about yourself. Okay. What will help with that is the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles does represent, um, it represents a relationship that is solid. It represents taking the time to solidify the relationship, to ground the relationship. So I definitely do feel as though, I feel like Aries, if you are not necessarily attracted to that person at first, then especially if they're air sign, they're scared to death that you're not into them. And I feel as though on some level they do have to be patient. I do see sort of issues within the first few months of the relationship because I feel as though Aries is feeling like they're being rushed, which is a change for you because you come up as the Hanged Man. So you're not necessarily ready to move on forward with that person. Now, when, where, or how will you meet? You got the Death card. So I will tell you that the Death card, to me, if it points to when you'll meet, you can see the number 13 is right there. So maybe the 13th of either March, April, or May. I feel like that 1 and that 3 could, if you reduce it, it reduces to 4. So maybe in April. Uh, maybe in April. So I would say either April. I would say all signs are maybe pointing to April more so. Okay. So where will you meet? I feel like the death card is representing where you're possibly meeting, um, possibly, I want to say a cemetery, but no, you're not going to meet that person at a cemetery. I mean, some of you might meet them at a funeral. It's a possibility. You can meet anybody anywhere, but um, so as far as when and where, okay, so I'd say that I can definitely see you could possibly meet them just about anywhere. Okay, I feel like the energies of the universe is going to bring you together. The death card does represent the past, present, and the future. Represents aspects of time. So I feel like you can meet them just about anywhere. And I don't really want to do that during a general reading, okay? But I will tell you how you will meet with the death card. I feel as though definitely something crazy is possibly going to be going on that day. So it's going to be when the energies are really, really high. You know, you're going to notice, you're going to notice something about that person, but I feel as though you're going to be reluctant. Okay, you're going to, they're going to say, hey, can I get your number? And they could very well be a Scorpio also. And you're going to be like, well, yeah, okay. Or maybe I'll take yours. Okay. So, yeah, with that death card, because I feel like the energies around you are going to be very intense. So I will tell you that I'm seeing somewhere around a full moon. Somewhere around a full moon is what I'm seeing. Um, Either a full or a new moon with that death card. So anyway, that is your reading that is your future love reading. Aries, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And if you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. Thank you for watching. Blessed be.